close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on
walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Alright everybody, so this should be it for today. Mostly overall things got covered. It's not like it is difficult, but yeah, covering so many things at the same time gets a bit hectic, but overall things are fine. And especially in this particular thing, this is a bit confusing. The thing is that I haven't used this particular part yet. Exactly auth to bear, auth to password bearer token. I mean, this is definitely the token URL. That means from here, this is the path that I'm actually providing here, but how it's actually going to be used and what is the actually use of this particular token URL path that I'm actually providing here, I have no idea. So this particular section is going to be covered tomorrow, of course, because today I think this much is enough. I could have covered more, but the thing is that I have to just go through another things as well. Apart from this particular thing, everything else is okay. So first of all, router is getting created over here. I'm just simply giving it the prefix. So everything will be starting from /auth, and tags is mainly for tagging there. So ultimately there are gonna be two tags. First one is gonna be default, second one is gonna be the auth. So this is pretty much simple thing. Again, you need the secret and algorithm for creating the token. So this is the secret for creating the JWT token, and this is the algorithm. Again, there can be many algorithms, you can use any one of them. By the way, there is something called bcrypt context. So if you wanna hash the password, or if you wanna compare the password, in that case bcrypt context is going to be used over there. So ultimately bcrypt is going to be used, and for using bcrypt you need bcrypt context. And what you are actually doing, that crypto context, this is actually coming from passlib.context. Again, you need two things, you need passlib as well as bcrypt in order to hash the password and then check the password whether that is the right password or not. So over here what you are doing, first of all you are getting this particular context from there. Again, inside this you are just simply mentioning the things. These are kinds of configuration things, so you can just directly go ahead as well. So kind of schemes is gonna be bcrypt. Bcrypt is going to be used, and deprecated is gonna be auto. Again, no need to know more about that. Again, it's better if you know, but right now I'm gonna be skipping it like this, like okay, this is just the configuration. Later I will be diving deep into all these things once I've got overall idea. For now that's fine. This is just a bcrypt is going to be used, and deprecate is auto must be doing something. Let's okay, there's no description at all. Alright, let's continue from here. And auth bearer, this is mainly used for bearer token, like the token that I actually create that will be received as a bearer token. But what is the use of this particular line, that is yet to be explored. So I'm not using JS. No more about it. Having said that, I worked with both. I have created don't know how many, remove this thing. I have created many backends using Express, and over there I have used JWT. And to be honest, it's kind of what kind of accent do I have? So to be honest, it's kind of a state. If you wanna use JWT, okay, create the token, decode that, verify that. I mean, things are quite straightforward. But when it comes to working with Python, the thing is that the good thing of Python is that we are doing lots of things manually. Like we are even specifying the algorithm that I've never done working with the JSON web token on Express. But yeah, kind of learning a lot exactly how you can especially specify the algorithms and all, and get go along with all those things. So that's really a good thing. But yeah, it's not as straightforward as it is in Express, because I have worked with that. Let's see how it's gonna be going on in future. Apart from this particular thing, I have this create user request. This is the body of the route where I actually create the user. So ultimately this is the schema of the user data, as simple as that. Apart from this particular thing, this is the token schema, exactly the kind of data I will be sending, in the response. This is the schema for that. Apart from this particular thing, this is the get DB. Again, this needs to be run every time you access DB client and all, or I can say this DB engine, because this is kind of an engine. So whenever you access that, it needs to run. So it is kind of a dependency that will always run, so no need to worry about that. Then there is something called authenticate user. This is mainly responsible for authenticating the user, and it's pretty simple. You get the username, you get the password, and you get the DB. Again, whenever you get run this DB, this particular get DB runs before anything else does. But having said that, db.query, first of all you are querying the users, and then you are filtering. What you are filtering? based on the username, you are just simply checking the data. Apart from that particular thing, if there is any user found, you are just simply returning the first table or first row, I must say. If there is a user, that's great, do not return false. If there is no user, return the false. And then you are even verifying the password. So if password is equals to hashed password of the user that is in your database, then that's great, otherwise return false. Having said that, here you are using bcrypt context. Okay, and bcrypt context is mainly responsible for verifying as well and for hashing as well. So if you wanna hash the password, you will be using this bcrypt context. If you wanna verify the password, this context will be used. So in both the cases, this is definitely gonna be used. That simply means that this crypto context that you are actually getting from parslib, this will be used a lot, and from this only you will be getting the context, and with the help of that context you will be verifying and hashing the password. Pretty simple, right? Okay, let's continue from here. So this is the thing, if the user is actually authenticated, if you got that there is a user in the database, first of all you are checking whether the user does exist or not. If the user exists, that's great. Is the password correct? If the password is also correct, then you are just simply returning the user from here, otherwise you are returning false from here. Pretty simple thing. Then you have a create access token. Again, access token in the sense this is the JWT token I'm talking about, and especially if you want to create the JWT token, in that case pretty simple, you have to install this JOS JOS, yeah. Again, this is another module in PIPY, if I'm not wrong, PIP in Python, in simple words. Okay, so encode, this is the data that I want to encode. Over here I'm giving the username. Again, sub means sub is kind of an identifier of your payload, but you can just keep anything, like any identifier that you want. I want to identify, with the username, so this is kind of an identifier, but can be anything inside this. It's completely up to you. Inside payload you can have anything. I'm having my ID, I'm having my username. Again, name it, sub name is something else that doesn't really matter, but it's kind of okay to use. Sub is used professionally too, like over here if you have a look at inside this, not inside this, reload the page. So by default you get sub over here. Again, apart from this particular thing, you get all these things. I'm providing sub over here. Having said that, I need to know more about sub. So first of all, know more about sub. It's like either you can use sub or not, it's completely up to you, but exactly when to use, when not to use, that is something that I have to explore. So I will be exploring it more tomorrow, of course, not today. Apart from this particular thing, this is the expiry time that you are mentioning. So date.time.now, time.june.utc, this simply gives you the current time right now. Expires delta is the time that you get from the here in the parameters, and just adding that you get the expire time. That's it, nothing else. You can even encode the expiry time. So you are encoding the expiry time inside the this encode payload itself. So you are just simply updating that with the expiry time. That's it. Once everything's got done, you are just simply jwt.encode, that means encoding the data. This is the payload that you are giving. This is the secret kit. This is the algorithm. You are pretty much good to go. You don't need to worry about anything. Okay. So this thing also got done. Having said that, the important thing here is inside the payload, if you are providing the expiry time, so at that particular time it is going to be actually expired. The JWT token is going to be expired. So that means the payload does contain your data apart from including the expiry time as well. And that's something kind of interesting. Let's go ahead. Last but not the least, you get the current user from here. Just simply you give the token. The thing is that once you created the token, you can decode the token as well. Okay, so I'm just simply making sure that it depends on bearer auth. That means this is the dependency first of all that I have created. This is the dependency bearer auth that is being used over here. But having said that, I do need to know more about it. So first of all, I will be getting the token. The type of it is gonna be a string, and it actually depends on auth OAuth to bearer. Okay, once I got my token, that's pretty much simple, straightforward way. JWT.decodes will simply decode it, but for decoding it, I need to provide the token. I need to provide the secret key. If you have worked with Express, we never, people never provide algorithm over there. Token and secret key is enough for decoding. But over here we provide it, and that is again a good thing. You get to know more about it, exactly how the algorithm works and all. And then from the payload you are getting your username and you are getting your ID. Once you got your ID, you are just simply checking whether is the value actually none or not. If that is, then you are returning the error. Otherwise you are simply returning the username and ID. That's it. If there's any JWT error, then you are even raising the error over here. and that is it, everything's done. This is the one of the routes. Over here you are just simply adding the data. So first of all you are getting the user data, then you are creating an object of users. So ultimately you are creating a user model, and this then you are just simply adding that user model to the DB, so that, and lastly you are committing it so that it actually gets saved in the database. Pretty much simple, straightforward. And lastly you have a user authenticate. So first of all, especially while getting that token, if you wanna create the token, you need to make sure that user is logged in. When the user is actually logged in, then only the token is going to be created. So what you are saying, that a user authenticate. So ultimately you will be getting the form data. In the form data you will be sending the username and the password. And once you got that username and password, you are just simply authenticating whether okay this user does exist or not. If the user does exist, don't worry. If not, raise the error. And if the user exists, then simply create the token. Creating the token is pretty much simple. You can just simply use for creating the token JWT. Okay, so JWT dot again, for creating the token you need to give some payload to JWT. So JWT dot let's even go through this. Using JWT decode, you can just decode, giving it the not decode, yeah, get the current user. Just a sec, we wanna create the access. Just a minute, hang on for a sec. Create access token. I want to create my access token. This is the one. Over here I can just simply encode the data with the payload, with the secret key, with the algorithm, and when I want to decode it, I can decode it with the same things. So I need to provide the token instead of encode. Of course I have to decode the data. That is why I'm providing the token, secret key and the algorithm. As simple as that. And lastly, if I got the token, I'm just simply returning the token. Continue करेंगे इसके आगे कल. अगर जानना चाहते हो कि आगे होता है क्या, तो बने रहिए हमारे इस whatever. Okay, so something like this is actually gonna be going on. The thing is that it's good to just get everything revised at the end of the day, so that your mind gets lighter, like okay, I do understand most of the things, few things are okay, so I will be making them really okay just tomorrow. Okay, so this is how we are gonna be going ahead. Ultimately I do need to make projects once this particular thing is done, but that is yet to come, so never mind. It's time to learn more about GenAI, but I don't really think I have time. I have to wake up early in the sense at 4 o'clock. That simply means I'll have to sleep early, then only I can wake up at 4. But yeah, this is the new habit that I'm building, but it would be great if I wake up at 4 so that I can actually focus on the most important things in the early morning, and then remaining things are gonna be done like this. By the way, thank you very much for being here with me. That should be it for now. You can click Ctrl+KW to just close everything, and then you can just simply click on this cross button to close everything. This is how it should be done. By the way, if I feel like studying, I'll be coming back within 10 minutes or something. Otherwise, I'm gonna be catching up tomorrow at 4:30. Okay, and then over there we will be learning the things about GenAI, generative AI. Gonna be fun. I'm gonna be catching up soon. Take care.